Hey guys, we're back for another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, we have a few topics that we want to run through. It's going to be like a quick pop in, if you will. Thanks for spending your evening with me. I see you, Scorpion Miss, my top flight mod in the building. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go ahead and get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. First topic up looks like Phaedra is featured in a magazine, it shows, where she's showing her home. What is it called? Deluxe Version Magazine. So she's talking about her home. She's sharing her home. I said, oh my, I never knew that Phaedra's was so, well, I knew she was flamboyant, but I never knew that her house was this flamboyant, the house that they showed on the show. So let's get into it. According to BLV Fan Post, it said that Real Housewives of Atlanta star, let me share so you guys can see it with me. Because baby, I was like, oh, the decor, I love a nice decor, honey. A nice drape or two, a nice rug. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Let's read, honey. Let's read. All right, so Real Housewives of Atlanta star Phaedra Parks gives a tour of her $3.7 million home. Says that Phaedra Parks resides in an impressive 6-bedroom, 10 bathroom. Why you need 10 bathrooms? Estate spanning approximately 10,000 square feet in the upscale Buckhead neighborhood of Atlanta. Says the gated property includes lush outdoor living spaces, a guest carriage house, and a striking Versace patio. It says that inside the decor blends elegant marble, stainless steel, and lavish accents with a steampunk inspired interior laid out that Parks refers to as my fortress, complete with multiple master suites and a sleek custom kitchen modeled after an Italian villa. We're gonna look at the pictures. So originally purchased in 2016 for about 1.9 million. Impressive. The home's current value has been estimated now at 3.7 million. Okay. So this is what I was trying to tell Porsha, like, girl, if you don't get the hell out of that house with Simon, and we're gonna talk about them here in a few minutes. Look at all this house that Phaedra is getting for 1.9 million, which is now valued at 3.7. And Porsha's trying to be in a 7-point-something million dollar home. Girl, get your ass up out of there. All right, so let's look at these pictures, y'all. Cause child, look. Okay, that's like the living room space. Cute. And it goes up 2 different stairwells going up. Okay, cute. I like her color scheme. That's cute. That's the outside of the house. Okay, nice. I like the driveway. Cute. All right, so I like the blue and how she coordinated the blue and gold furniture with the colors, and then the area rug here with the cute table. That's cute. Whoever did her decor did wonderful. All right, let's make it bigger. There we go. All right, can y'all see it? Let's see. Boom. Okay, y'all see that? Cute. That's the kitchen. I love the cabinets. I love the gold look. Love the marble look. That's cute. Y'all like this? Look how Phaedra living, girl. We all in Phaedra's house. All right, this looks like maybe a spare bedroom. I like how she has the 2 beds like this. That's cute. Okay, nice little guest room. Tray ceilings, beautiful. Oh, is that it? Let's refresh, because I don't want to put my Facebook shit in. All right, there we go. All right, so look at this bedroom. Nice. Okay, cute. Nice tray ceiling. I love that deep tray ceiling look. Cute. I love the windows. It's giving natural light. Hardwood floors, beautiful. Okay, nice little sitting area so she can sit over here and watch TV versus in the bed. Oh, nice color scheme. I love. Nice, I love this couch. I love the orange and blue and the gray looking color. I love the floor. I love all of that. Oh my. I love the nice doors going outside there. Come on, Phaedra. Look at this is the backyard. Nice pool area, nice lawn area. Y'all like this? Her house is beautiful. Okay. Let's refresh again, child. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. Okay, so that's the cover of the magazine that she's in. It's called Deluxe Version Magazine. Okay. That's the outside front of the home. Beautiful. Okay, yes. I love the color scheme. That gold and blue is so pretty. I love the stairs going up, and then more stairs over here. So she got plenty of ways to go upstairs, it looks like. Nice. Ciao. I didn't sign in over here. But that's what we were just looking at, the blue, and I love that. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. All right, so yeah, so shout out to Phaedra for snagging her a spot on the in her magazine there, or in the magazine, to showcase her home. Beautiful. All right. It was like that upgraded her home to 3.7 versus 1.3, which is what she purchased it for. So that's a nice little upgrade. Okay. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. All right. So let's get into the Porsha and Simon situation, child, because it looks like Porsha may have filed something else on Simon. He has responded. We're going to look at it, okay? All right, so we kind of looked at this a little bit this morning with Judge Terrene, or was it Terrene? I think that's how you say her name. Says that Simon Guobadia's refusal to follow court orders could hurt his path to U.S. citizenship. So they said if he ever wanted to be a U.S. citizen ever again, his refusal to comply with what the courts ordered him to do could definitely stop him from doing so. I don't think he will ever get citizenship anyway. He's been trying to get citizenship since the 90s, and we are in 2025, and he's not been able to do it. So let's get into what this judge had to say. Shout out to the girls of fighting. And of course, y'all know this is Carlos. So she was talking with Carlos.
I've covered this in the earlier season, but I do think it's worth noting that, remember, Simon wants to come back.
Come back to what, the marriage, Atlanta, or the United States?
The United States.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like, he's had over 30 years of this battle with immigration and trying to receive citizenship and getting a visa and doing so fraudulently in another name. But he is consistently, I think I saw a quote somewhere where he said he was a patient man. He has patiently tried to become a U.S. citizen. And so if he still has a desire to become a U.S. citizen, this will impact it. Because I don't think that people realize that any kind of legal matter, especially because this could end up being civil contempt if a judge finds him in default, that would prevent him yet again from getting his citizenship. Because again, remember, he and Porsha were married less than 3 years. And so in order to get citizenship by marriage, you have to be married at least 3 years to apply. If you don't make it the 3 years, then you have 5 years just to go through the regular process. But Simon has these outstanding legal issues, which possibly would keep him from reapplying again. Like, there's so many people don't realize, like, getting a DUI or a reckless driving for driving too fast will prevent you from becoming a citizen. Reimbursed.
So Simon, he definitely wants to be a U.S. citizen again, but he's not complying with the courts. He does not want Porsha to have anything that they had together during the time that they were married. Porsha she's fighting tooth and nail to keep those things, including that house, the car, all of that. And Simon is refusing to comply. He's not giving her the information for the house. Like I told you guys this morning, she wants to be able to pay the house. He's been paying the house. She said in the court documents, and I played it for you guys when we initially talked about it, that she said that, hey, I don't know where to pay. I don't know where to pay the house. I don't know anything about the information for the house because he has it. He has all the information for the Rolls Royce that he gave her as well. So she's just like in the dark. And I feel like he set it up that way for a reason, just in case shit didn't work out, that she would be at his mercy. And that's what it's looking like. Okay. So let's move on to the next topic. This is also with Simon and Porsha. So y'all, I ate something hot earlier and it's in my throat. Oh my goodness. I got my water here. I might have to get me a ginger ale. All right, but let's get to the next topic. This is where Simon is responding. Okay. This was like 3 hours ago. Simon says, I'm tired of coming to court to listen to whining opposing counsel. He says, I respect competence and excellence. Court deserves this. He says, hashtag blind leading the blind. So I think Porsha may have filed something else. Y'all know she's trying to have him held in contempt for not complying with the courts. You guys just heard from an attorney who was saying that this could be very bad for Simon if he does not comply. So he's just kind of sitting back watching Porsha from afar on social media, watching what she posts, what she's doing. He's seeing all of these motions and stuff filed against him. He don't give a fuck. He is all the way out of the country and cannot come back. But he is going to court by way of like Skype or whatever. He's Skyping in and listening to all this stuff. And he just like, I don't give a damn. I'm just not giving her shit. I'm not giving her 40K for the next 36 months. I'm just not doing it. All right. So you see here where he responded. All right, let's move along. Let's get into the coup de grace of it all. Because damn, he is just, ooh, child, this is getting ugly. I keep saying, child, just move on out. Just move on out, okay? All right, so shout out to Entertainment News. It says the Real Housewives of Atlanta star accuses ex-husband of failing to pay nearly $670K divorce settlement, okay? I said the overview of the divorce settlement dispute between Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia. Let's go ahead and scroll down and read a little bit so you guys can be familiar. That's them, child, when they were in happier times, all right? Porsha Williams, a prominent cast member of the reality hit TV show Real Housewives of Atlanta, has recently taken legal action against her ex-husband, Simon Lior, and heavy on the Lior, Guobadia. Now, according to court documents, it says filed in Fulton County, Georgia, Williams accuses Guobadia of failing to fulfill his financial obligations outlined in their divorce settlement, which amounts to nearly $670K. That's a lot. Now, the divorce between Williams and Guobadia was finalized on July 11th, 2025, after months of legal proceedings. Now, the settlement included several key financial terms, such as monthly alimony payments, the transfer of property titles, and life insurance arrangements. Despite these clear agreements, Williams' attorney have now filed a petition for citation of contempt. I told y'all, alleging that Simon has not complied with the payment requirements, and he's not going to. He already said it. He said he's not giving her shit, and he definitely is not doing it. They can keep filing all they want. So the relationship between Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia has been under public scrutiny since their engagement and marriage. The couple first met through Simon's ex-wife, Fallon Guobadia, who also appeared on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, Porsha and Simon began dating in early 2021, quickly becoming engaged the same year. Their wedding ceremonies, plural, included both a traditional Nigerian celebration and an American ceremony held in Atlanta, reflecting Simon's Nigerian heritage, okay? Drink some water. Oh, my God. Moving along. However, in my Kimmy voice, the marriage faced challenges, leading Williams to file for divorce in February of 2024. The divorce process culminated in a settlement agreement that detailed financial responsibilities for both parties. Despite the finalized divorce, recent developments have revealed that Simon Guobadia has allegedly failed to meet his financial commitments, prompting Williams to seek legal recourse. So she's going after him, but he is not going to do it because he's like, "How you gonna make me? I'm not in the country." So let's continue. Adding complexity to the situation, reports indicate that Simon Guobadia was deported to Nigeria due to immigration violations, including allegations of bank and credit card fraud. Damn. It says that this development has potentially impacted his ability to comply with the divorce settlement terms, especially those requiring regular financial payments. You're just doing too much, Simon. See, when you're in the country and your ass ain't supposed to be here when you overstay your visa, you're supposed to stay from out of the limelight. You're supposed to not be committing crimes so it can direct back to your ass and get you deported. Now, the deportation and legal challenges faced by Guobadia have brought additional attention to the case, highlighting the difficulties that can arise in high-profile divorces involving international legal matters. Porsha Williams' legal team is actively pursuing enforcement of the settlement to ensure that the agreed upon financial terms are honored. They won't be. You can look at Simon right here and you can see he is for the shits. Okay, he is. Poor Simon. I can't even feel sorry for him. Said the accusations of failing to pay nearly $670K in divorce settlement funds is a significant development for Porsha Williams. As a public figure and reality TV star, the dispute has attracted media attention, putting pressure on both parties to resolve this matter swiftly. The petition for citation of contempt filed by Williams' attorney is a legal step aimed at compelling Guobadia to comply with the court's orders. Now, moving forward, the court will review the petition and determine the appropriate action to enforce the settlement. This could include penalties for non-compliance and other legal remedies to ensure Williams receives the payments owed to her. Now, the case underscores the importance of adhering to the divorce agreements and the legal consequences of failing to do so. Again, he don't give a shit. Okay. Given Williams' statue on Real Housewives of Atlanta, this legal battle has resonated with fans and followers on the show. The personal challenges faced by Williams are now part of a broader narrative that combines entertainment with real-life legal struggles. This situation may influence public perception of both Williams and Guobadia, as well as the dynamics portrayed on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It says for viewers, the unfolding story offers insight into complexities behind the scenes of reality television, where personal and legal issues often intersect with public entertainment. Okay. The ongoing dispute between Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha and Simon over the unpaid divorce settlement of nearly $670K highlights the challenges that can arise in high-profile divorces. With legal actions underway, this case serves as a reminder of the importance of honoring court agreements and the potential consequences of failing to do so. All right. So that's pretty much it so far. I don't think she's going to get anything. I still don't. I'm sorry. But that's what they're saying. So she has filed a motion to have him held in contempt of court for not following what the courts have ordered him to do. And I just showed you guys where he's like, listen, I'm sick of this shit. Y'all, I'm sick of y'all filing this. I'll show y'all one more time what he had to say. So she's trying to say, hey, if he doesn't pay, let's hold him in contempt. Maybe jail time will force his hand to do so. Now, Simon did just purchase a very expensive car after he just told the courts that he was broke. Now, he said he was sitting on 300 million or so. But then you just posted on your social media platform that you just purchased an expensive vehicle. So, okay, how is it that you're this broke when you're still, living this high life, living kind of like you were when you were in Atlanta? Like, it don't like you missed a beat. And everybody knows how expensive it is to stay in Dubai, which is where he spends most of his time. But as you guys can see here, 3 hours ago, he says, I'm tired of coming to court to listen to whine and opposing counsel. I respect incompetence and excellence. Court deserves this. # blind leading the blind. Okay. So it's giving he don't care. But that's what's going on. All right. Let's get into some Martell Holt news because he popped out. He's kind of been having a low profile for some time now since that whole situation between he and Melody Cherie. Y'all know he made a post on his Instagram and then he quickly took it back down, but we really haven't heard any more from Martell. But he found himself out at some type of game. I guess he's trying to be out and clear his mind. Martell Holt checked in at halftime of the Girls Who brunch tour game to discuss what we could have done better. Said, don't worry, the second half adjustment made a difference. All right, so this is Martell. Shout out to one and only DC because that's where I saw it. Okay, let's go. This is Martell out and about, child. Ariane was not with him. Okay.
So what's going on? What went on in the first half of the game? We got to apply some pressure. We got to apply some pressure defensively. We haven't been getting any rebounds. And offense, we ain't been making no shots. Hence, we only have 17 points in 20 minutes. We got to step it up. There you heard it. We're going to watch. We're going to go in. We're going to try to make it happen in the second half.
This was a few days ago on the 16th where Martell was out at this basketball tournament game situation. Looks like he was playing because he does have a jersey on. So he's trying to be out, I guess, and clear his mind of all the bullshit that's going on. He and Melody Cherie do have a court date coming up October the 15th, which is their custody hearing. Okay. They already had the revenge peace situation or hearing rather. Now, October 15th, which is coming up here in a few weeks, they will have their child custody hearing to see what's going to happen with that. Are they going to stay 1 week on, 1 week off? Is Melody going to get full custody of the kids behind this verdict that was given to Martell for the revenge peace situation? Not sure. All we can do is sit back and watch and wait. Whatever the update is, of course, I will go live and give you guys that update. Okay. All right. So let's move along because we have one more thing that I want to show you guys where Martell is backtracking. I found this clip that I want to play for you guys. I'm going to play this clip for you guys where Martell is kind of backtracking when he sits down on a one-on-one with Marsau. And he backtracks on this interview that he did. And he was very apologetic to Marsau. I think he realizes that he don't really have a friend on this show anymore. Everybody's kind of, pushed him to the side and kind of distanced themselves from him because of the things that he's been doing off the show. They call it fuck shit. We'll call it that as well. Doing interviews about people, exposing people, saying nasty, egregious things about people. More so, Tisha, which we all know is married to Marsau. He's also said some things about Marsau, exposing him in said interview with, y'all remember the girl Shan, along with Ariane. So Martell, he's been on demon time. But he realizes nobody wants to film with him, which then cuts his money. He can't get Ariane on the show. So he's running around on the show trying to make up with everybody that he's talked shit about, during the time before the show came back on the air. All right. And Marsau is really not here for it. So let's go ahead and share so you guys can see this. Because I was just like, this nigga right here. Martell is a manipulator. Okay. He does all this fuck shit. And then when he see he don't have a friend and he needs somebody, then it's let me hurry up and apologize so I can fuck you over again. And that's what he gives. So let's go ahead and watch. Shout out to Jay's Reality Blog, because that's where I saw it. Let's go ahead and play it. All right. I'm going to play and stop. Okay. Because I do have to do commentary in between. This is a 7 minute 23-second clip, so I gotta stop and play, so bear with me. Okay,
Get something behind us. We'll see though.
That's a good thing.
Try to get past all this, bro. Like the tape that I put out, the comments that you've made, the comments Tisha made. We need to figure out how that type of disrespect will no longer occur. That's what we need to talk about. Think back to when Martell was your friend, when we were cool, when we used to get together, get in the limousines, when we used to go everywhere. I mean, like together. You know what I'm saying? It's about trying to really move forward. I really want you to think back to those days,
I want to
bro.
make sure we're painting the picture right. I've known the Martell that was a great friend for about 4 years.
Okay.
I know the Martell that says all these things about me and does lies and does all this kind of stuff about me for, what, 7 years. I'm not gonna say that Martell wasn't a friend and we weren't on a certain level. When he thought that I was in a bad position, he reached out his hand to help me. I can't forget that moment. That to me was love. But the idea that after that, you're still constantly taking shots, and you're still constantly doing it, and you're taking shots at everybody else in the world. I said, hey, listen, man, I ain't a punching bag. I think you're...
The problem with them is they keep allowing Martell to come back. He'll do something real effed up, and then when he see he don't really have any footing or any friends, then he come running back and he do this sorry ass apology. We've seen this time and time again with Martell, and Marsau and them continue to take him back. Why? Because Martell has so many secrets on him. That's why. Maurice does it as well, because he's told a lot of things about Maurice. He went back and had a conversation with him, did that sorry ass apology, and they always take him back and befriend him. He did the same thing with Chris Fletcher. When he fell out with Chris took him back as well as a friend and was fooling with him again, filming with him again, because he's got some shit on Chris Fletcher as well. Anybody that he got secrets on, he knows how to manipulate the situation to where they have to be like, all right, man, let's try again and see what happens the next time. And he goes right back and does the shit again. So what you get is what your ass get.
Oblivious to the fact that it's not happened to 5, 6, 7 years. It's been happening for the last 7 years, Martell. You have been doing this to me for the last 7 years.
Are you serious?
But during this time, guess what I said about you? Nothing.
So you're saying everything you said is true?
What have I lied about, Martell? I just don't lie.
Marsau, you do lie.
You can say I'm a liar, but you cannot say what I've said that's false.
Hey, damn, ain't you serious? See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You need to go home and you need to pray. You need to go home and pray, Lord, deliver.
Are you joking?
You need to ask the Lord to deliver you from being such a compulsive liar, though.
Martell, really? I think there might be somebody else lying on the show. Are you still in lines now? Are you still in lines where you saying somebody need to go home and pray and ask the Lord to deliver them from lying? Because, bitch, that's all you do is lie. That's all you do is lie. Lie and keep shit up like a female. I have never seen a male act the way Martell acts. And I feel like sometimes he tells so many lies that he forget the lies that he tell. And when he's held accountable for those lies, he still sit there and say he never lied. Now, do I feel like Marsau lies as well? Absolutely. I feel like all the asses lie. But more so Martell. I feel like the nigga got liabilities. I feel like the nigga go to bed with a lie on his tongue and wake up and the shit just festers into just a mountain of lies. Okay. I've never seen nobody lie that much. Let's continue though.
That's a serious thing. That's a serious thing. If I lied about anything pertaining to you, or anybody in your family, I would be like, bro, you know, I was XYZ, and then I would apologize.
Yeah, this is field day. You went on to Tisha because you were trying to hurt me. Because I said something about your fiance.
No, bro.
Who has shown up for you the most in this alleged friend group?
Martell. He showed me how not to lose my marriage for a shareable side chick.
I'm sorry. I didn't Tisha with my boys, okay?
Martell says, I'm sorry, so I didn't fuck Tisha when my boys fucked her as well. So was there some type of sexual contact between you and Tisha? Because that's what he just said. I can take it back if you guys need to hear it again.
I'm sorry. I didn't Tisha with my boys, okay? What you talking about?
Y'all hear that?
I'm gonna go head to head with you even every second without putting your wife in it. She inserted herself.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
No, she did.
Well, regardless of what she said, I should not have. Honestly, I thought us coming to this table today, it was gonna be more of hey man, listen, I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go on the other end and be like, bro, I did wrong too, man. What I did and said I didn't even want to go that far. You know what I'm saying? Being a man about because I really didn't want to do all that crazy. This one, listen. That's why I took so.
The person who did not want to go that far and do the things that you did as far as that interview, Martell, that was very damaging. Like, how do you come back from that? Even if you apologize, how do you trust a person after that? Because some of the shit you said in that interview was like far beyond an apology, far beyond a hug, far beyond let's fix this shit. Like, no. I would not fuck with Martell again. I wouldn't give a damn if the nigga if he didn't have not one scene on the show. I would tell Carlos and Kingdom Reign, I'm not filming with this nigga. Like, if Melody can do it, the rest of them should be able to do it. Melody made it very clear, I'm not filming with Martell. Keep that nigga away from me because he is fucking dangerous. And he is. I think he thinks in the moment, like, I'm going to hurt this person and I'm just going to go so gutter with it to try to prove a point, not thinking you're going to need them later on. Because you can say what you want to say about the Scotts. You guys are all on the same show. They are kind of your bread and butter and vice versa. You guys kind of have to bounce off each other in order to make a check on this show, in order to sell the show. So if you burn your bridges with everybody and you're saying all kind of crazy shit and they like, okay, I'm not filming with him, then that puts you in a situation to where you're not really seen on the show, which you're not getting a check, which they're not fucking with you. Continue.
Long for me to even do something so stupid. I think it was stupid, and it took a long time for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was hoping that you was gonna be like on the same page, dog. But like, I don't get it.
No matter what we say right now, it's never going to be a true resolution because I will always have the fear that this Martell, who you showed me to be, more so than the friend you showed me to be, is that this is the guy that just takes shots at you when you're not looking for no reason. That's who you've become, and that's what you've been doing. We don't have to wonder about this right here. That's why I don't want an apology. I don't want an apology. I don't want anything because you're going to backtrack. You're going to go back and
so what, bro? Let's get past this tonight, okay?
No, you're going to backtrack.
Get past this.
Typical narc answer. Let me tell you something about a narcissistic person. They will continue to do things to you that's very fucked up. And you have to accept their apology when they want you to. You don't get to sleep on it. You don't get to stay in your feelings for as long as you want to. They feel like they can apologize to you right now in this moment, and you have to take their apology and or accept their apology right now. Why? Because they're a fucking narc. That's how narcs think. That's how narcs react to a person saying, yeah, I'm not ready to accept your apology. Like, I need to sit on this shit. I need to sleep on it for a while because you did something really fucked up to me. Like, I'm really not feeling your apology right now. And you hear what he just said? So what? We need to get past this. Why? Because you said it. You did something to me, but I got to get over it when you tell me to after you fuck me over. Gotcha.
Past this.
I enjoyed it.
Get past this. I enjoyed it. Let's get past this. So let's see where we can go, okay? It's about to be a whole new everything, okay?
At this point, Marsau is being a diva. I'm telling you. He's being the victim.
I'm still at the same point I was before because I've seen this Martell before. I've seen the apologetic Martell before. I've seen the I'm going to change Martell before. And then as soon as something happens, Martell goes back to Martelling. your failure to take accountability for what you've
Bro,
done and started
no,
for over and over and
Please
over.
don't say that. I take accountability for everything I've done.
Right.
Whatever I've done, I know I've done wrong in the past. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Boy, them pockets hurt. You see how he begging like Keith Sweat over here? This nigga begging like Keith Sweat, trying to make up with Marsau because he needs some more scenes. He ain't filming with nobody really, but like Destiny and Chris Fletcher. The other guys don't really want to fool with him like that because he's done too much. Tisha already made it clear she ain't filming nothing with his ass. She was like, fuck Martell. No, I'm not fooling with him. She said, even if my husband want to fool with him, that's on him. But for me, it's a chop for me. But in terms of this, Martell knows he got to come back and beg Marsau. Because if he can get up here with Marsau and get Marsau to accept his apology, then he knows that Marsau gonna go and talk to Maurice because they're a unit. They're brothers. Okay, they bounce off of each other. So if one see that one is okay with Marsau or with Martell rather, then the other one will come around. So then that's going to give him somebody else to film with. Martell's pockets are hurting because y'all know he's taking care of Ariane. Plus he also is taking care of his household as well because they can't live together. So the nigga got 2 households that he's having to pay for, and it's hurting his pockets that he ain't getting no scenes. So what is he going to do? Come crawling back like he always does. You heard Marsau say for 7 years, we've seen this side of you and you continue to apologize and you keep doing shit until you need something. And that's what we keep saying with Martell. Let's go.
Even though I think some was, was warranted or whatever, but
you know, the problem
it was still wrong.
You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? You've been here before. You said, hey, I'm not going to do that before. And you went back on there. And so all I'm saying is now for every action is an equal and opposite reaction.
Anytime Martell gets caught up or recognizes his folly in his ways, that he decides, hey, I don't want to be this person. I want to change. And that's very Martell to have a desire to change. But it's also very Martell to not change.
I got a way to stop this thing. I found a resolution. Stop about me. Now, it can rebuild naturally. It can be what it is. But stop. Me.
Okay, well, what about you?
So Marsau says to him, in order to fix this situation, because it don't sound like he really want to fix it anyway, he sees that Martell is vulnerable and he's begging. He don't really have any other options. He has no one else, okay? So he's saying, hey, to fix this, stop talking shit about me. Stop talking about me, which we know Martell cannot do. Martell is very easily influenced, and a lot of this shit comes from Ariane as well because she's bitter. She's bitter that she can't be on the show. So she blames everybody. And she kind of lashes out a lot like Martell. So she kind of puts that seed in Martell's head. And then he kind of follows through with that. Okay. Just like she did at the courthouse with Melody. Whenever Mel said that Martell wasn't even saying anything. But Ariane was doing most of the talking. And then as soon as Martell got in the car, what did he do? He started popping off because Ariane put that seed into his head. Whole time he's quiet. As soon as he got into his car, there he goes popping off. Just like a female. But let's continue.
Only says things about you
as a retaliation. Only. All right.
I sincerely hope.
Here you come. Go ahead.
That you decide that you want to have a conversation with your fiance, and suggest in that conversation, hey, maybe we should leave Marsau and Tisha alone. Right?
Well, only if you have that conversation.
You hear that? Maybe you should have a conversation with your fiance because he knows. Marsau knows Ariane. Marsau knows that Ariane influences Martell a lot in terms of the pettiness that he continues. Not saying that Martell can't be petty on his own, but Ariane definitely influences a lot of the petty decisions that Martell continues to find himself in. Okay? She definitely does.
With your wife about, let's not mention Martell Holt or his fiance. The 4 of us, we won't be in no negative space because we won't say anything negative about each other, period. Yeah.
I have no intentions of saying anything about you that's negative whatsoever.
Likewise.
None.
Yeah, and I feel that.
None.
And can we end on that note? Let's not backtrack. Can we just end right there? And I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you know it's genuine.
I don't have much faith that this ceasefire is going to continue, but at the same time, I'll enjoy the peace while it lasts. The one person I'm not concerned about starting this whole thing up is me.
I do want peace as long as everybody else wants peace. And I mean, we'll see. Because at the end of the day, I mean, this is going to be Team Hope. And Ariane is part of Team Hope.
I appreciate them.
Yeah, he always like to plug Martell likes to keep plugging Ariane. Let me tell you how stupid this motherfucker is. Martell did not want his children to be on the show. You stop your children's bag, their college fund and all this other stuff that Melody was setting up for them making appearances on the show, because I'm pretty sure OWN does pay them for their appearances that they were making on the show. So you stopped your children from being on the show. And then you went and got the side piece that broke up your family, and you're pushing for her to be on the show. How fucked up of a person are you? That you choose the very person that helped wreck your marriage, your life, everything that you've ever had, including your children, fuck them up as well. How fucked up of a person are you to choose that person over your children? So you don't want your kids on the show. You didn't want them to be on the show because you couldn't have a piece of their money, which should have been going to a college fund. So you pick over your children and their survival and their means to make money on the show because they were a fan favorite as well, because you were very jealous of your children and you like to use your children a lot as well in terms of hiding behind them like a shield. You shield yourself behind your children from the bullshit that you created. So isn't it ironic how you have blocked your children from being on the same show that you're now plugging the side piece, every scene that you can plug her in to still try to make Kingdom Reigns and Carlos King see Ariane to be on this fucking show? You know good and goddamn well Ariane is not no fucking fiance. You know damn well you have no intentions of marrying her. You want her on this show, and I've said it so many times, so you can get a second check. You are pimping the fuck out of Ariane. She knows it. That's why you don't want her to work. You want her to be 100% available. So if, in fact, on Kingdom Reigns do call and say, hey, we're going to get her in some scenes, you want her available. You want her available. So you can get another check. You said it on the Tasha K interview. I played it for you guys. If y'all can go back and watch that video, hit the like button too when you go there. Martell is very manipulative. He is not book smart, but when it comes to street smart and being manipulative, that nigga is an A+ student. Do you hear me? He just sat here and manipulated the fuck out of Marsau in order to, once again, get another check. He has no intentions of doing any of the shit that he agreed to. Why? Because he's done this for 7 years, according to Marsau. But Marsau is going to always spin the block on Martell because he knows Martell now needs him more than he needs him. See, before, Martell had plugs when he was with Melody. He could help do some things for the Scots, like give them a place to stay, sell them Schultz, which Martell still has, I hear, some interest in the company. He still is like part owner somewhere down the line with Schultz because he didn't sell all of his shares. But when it comes to street smart and being able to manipulate a person in order to get what you want out of them, like he's been doing to Ariane this entire time, he tried to do the shit to Melody. Yeah. Every time he would cheat on her, I'm sorry, and go right over there and fuck Ariane. Come back and tell her, I'm done with her. I'm not seeing her anymore. Whole time you got a second phone steady communicating with her. That's manipulation. So then when you finally cut a person off, narcs cannot take when you finally cut them off because it takes and strips away their power. When Melody divorced Martell, it stripped his power. When the Scott said, I'm not filming with you anymore, that stripped your power. So now Marsau is sitting across the table from the very person who tried to ruin your marriage, your life, your reputation, and everything else that you tried to build. And no, I'm not taking up for the Scots because I don't fuck with them either. But the point I'm making here is the fact that Martell has put Marsau in a situation to where he knows that if he doesn't comply with the narc that's sitting across from him, who knows more about his business probably than anyone on the show, he's going to be in a fucked up situation. Martell goes for vengeance when he don't get what he wants. Look at how he's doing Melody. Oh, you're not going to give me this? Oh, you're not going to forgive me? Because you know I got to feed my kids. So if I'm not getting scenes, that's how he thinks. Not thinking about what you did to put yourself in a position for me to put you here. I wouldn't give him shit. I would say, you know what? Tell whatever you want to tell. I don't give a damn. That's what I would do. I'm going to call your bluff. Tell whatever you want to tell. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting money in your pockets to further destroy me and come for me. Yeah, that's how you have to do narcs. That's how you got to do narcs. Let's continue.
Thank you, Martell.
All right.
See, he walked on out. He got what he wanted. He got what he wanted. He got up, shook his hand, walked out. Same shit they always do. You know why? Because now he's going to get more scenes. That's the only reason he came there. Let me come and talk to Marsau so I can get some scenes. Let me put it in his ear that I'm not going to talk about him no more if he don't talk about me. Mind you, you've done a whole freaking interview that's still getting views. If you feel that way, why is the interview still up? If you apologize, why is the interview still up? That's readily available to continue to still get views. You're still monetizing from it. People can still go look at these things that you said about said person that you just apologized to, correct? That's how you fix shit. That's how when you're really sorry about something that you've done to fuck over a person, you fix it all the way. Not just enough until you get what you want. So that you can go back and use that situation as leverage. Delete that whole entire fucking interview. That's how you fix that. But I feel like in the back of his mind, if in fact Marsau does not give him what he wants, or if he thinks that Marsau and Tisha got something to say about him, he's gonna be on the same shit again. Because his plan was to destroy their marriage because his was broken up. He didn't like the fact that he had to watch them still have their marriages while he lost his when they were all allegedly doing the same thing. That's what fucked Martell up. So he felt like he was going to expose every single solitary secret that he knew about Marsau and Maurice and everybody else, Chris Fletcher involved as well. He was going to tear down their house as well because his was gone. That's exactly what his mentality was. But the fact that you sat up and blocked your children, and I'm gonna stay on that. That to me, that's fucked up because you plugging Ariane, nigga, like you pimping the shit out of her. You really are. You are plugging her every chance you get to get her on this show, but you blocked your own children from being able to be on this show and to monetize. And you don't even pay child support for your motherfucking kids. So it's really weird to me how you will not pay their mothers child support to take care of them, and you will block their money. You will block their money every month. And anything, that's why she's creating businesses, because you don't help her. But you want Ariane, the very person who came in and helped break up your marriage, the very person that has been very anal also towards your kids, to talk shit about your kids and call them funny looking. You are pushing for her to be on a show to monetize from a show that your ex-wife presented and or paid the pilot for to be on the show for everyone to watch. That's got to be a slap in the face. That's what you call a trash ass individual. That's a trash ass individual. You bringing your side piece who you impregnated and broke up your marriage for on a show that your ex-wife created to monetize off of her back. That has to be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. But that's it for this video. I appreciate you all for coming over and watching. Please don't forget to tap on the like button. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to my top flight mods, Scorpion Miss Sweet Essence. Thank you so much, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, KBR, and Tyra. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job of modding. Also, thank you to all the content creators who have stopped by. Please drop in the chat while I'm reading off. Go ahead and type me if you're a content creator. I saw you, Braylon Lee. Thanks for stopping by as well. Schoolboy, thanks for being here. Sunny Days, Simple Mom Family TV, Purple Unicorn. Thank you, Astute Queen B. Thank you, Just a T, please. Miss Dee Dee, if you're in the house, thanks for being here. If you're in the bushes, Deary Talk Show, thanks for being here as well. Do we have any more mods? Can you please update me? Do we have any more content creators before we get out of here? Oh, he's trash. Martell is definitely dumpster trash. That wet shit that's at the bottom of the dumpster, that's Martell. Nigga, you trash. I wouldn't forgive him for nothing. Like nothing. I would not fuck with him ever again. But thank you guys for being here. Says so long, Rail. Bye-bye. All right, so y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, okay? Unless we have some breaking news, y'all enjoy. Black women in the building, thanks for being here. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks so much. Thank you for everyone supporting my caramelings as well. Y'all know I love y'all down. Thanks for the support for the video. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also share the video. All right. Again, unless we have some breaking news, I will see you guys tomorrow for more commentary, more videos. I think we have enough videos out there for you guys to replay and or catch up for those of you that have not seen all of the videos that we had out there. Okay. Until the next video, I will see you guys later, and let's go. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.